Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Random Album Review. This is episode 10. Big 10.
10. Oh my
Uh,
god, we're 10 years old.
we're 10 years old. I am your resident K-pop stan, Brian.
And I'm Larry.
And how the show works, each week Larry and I will choose an album for each other. Uh, Alternating. But we choose an album the other person hasn't listened to before. We let them listen to it. Or, yeah, one of us listens to it. And then we talk about it for you guys. So, Larry, this week is my week.
Yeah. This is our New
And
Year's special.
New Year's. Oh, and day of recording. Jeez, I can't talk today. Day of recording. This is 2 months. A
2
random
months.
album review with Larry and Brian.
Thank you guys for being here with us. It's been
Big
fun.
2 months. Thank you very much. It's been a good time.
And
Many.
really quick, Brian, I don't mean to interrupt, just because we had some technical difficulties this past week when we tried to record a thank you video.
Mm,
Uh, I did just want to say on here really quick, thank you guys for 50 subscribers. We actually just hit 60 this morning, less than a week later. So I mean, we're so happy. We're very thankful for everyone, all the support. It's been awesome, and we are showing absolutely no signs of stopping.
yeah. So what Larry said. Thank you very much for 50 subs. I'm grateful. Larry's grateful. We're both grateful.
This makes us
We're not
happy.
stopping now. Now is not the time. We'll stop one day over our dead bodies, but
I'll be in the grave. It'll be over.
we'll be listening to whatever albums out in like 2100 2100 2100.
we'll be
Jeez, I
we'll
guess
be in
I
the
cannot speak.
we'll be in the nursing home listening to music still. Brian, what'd you think of the new album? But
All right.
anyway, Brian, this week's album.
Yeah, back to the main core stuff. This week's album is, well, the album by BLACKPINK.
The album.
My personal favorite all-time girl group from K-pop. I don't
Hmm.
know if I said that for Lee Seraphim. I don't remember if I did or not. But
It's okay.
aside the
Things
Blackpink.
change.
So here's a tier list for anyone that doesn't know. Blackpink, Lee Seraphim, Red Velvet. That's it.
There you go. You
Not
know
really.
everything
That's the
about
top three.
Brian now.
Yep, that's it. That's all you need to know. But yeah. Blackpink, to talk more about them, they are a four-member girl group under YG Entertainment in South Korea. That's pretty important. They jeez, I cannot speak today. The four members are named Jenny, Rose, Lisa, and Jisoo.
Hmm.
And I believe both both Jenny and Rose are like Korean and something else. I can't remember specifically, but one of them is Korean Australian, and the other one is or Korean born in Australia, and the other one is Korean born in New Zealand.
Very cool.
They both have like Rose has more of a Australian accent than Jenny does, I believe, from last time I watched anything about them. Lisa is Thai,
Okay.
and Jisoo is Korean, straight Korean. Yep.
Very cool.
And
Very interesting.
yeah, it's very cool. Uh, they didn't. I I might be wrong in saying this, but I'm pretty sure when they debuted, they weren't they're popular. Don't get me wrong, but they weren't like super big. Like if you think about it now, right? Like New Jeans are like they debuted and they were huge.
Yeah.
Idol they debuted they were huge. But Blackpink they debuted they were like they're pretty popular, but there were no like
No.
monster rookies. I believe, but now they're worldwide. Most people know them. Their hit song is I think from their 2018 album. It's called Doo 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 Doo.
Perfect.
Yep. Uh, yeah, 2018 Square Up. Um, yeah, they blew up with that, and now they're all worldwide. They're all famous, super popular, super rich. Also, very pretty people.
Hey, there you go.
Uh, no really specific song talk today. Um, or this episode at least.
I mean, to
Because
be
I don't.
fair, and not a fault of the album, and actually, I did want to say like it's one of the things I really, really, really liked about this album. It's a very quick listen.
Yeah, it's not your typical longer album. It's only 8 songs, but 24 minutes, about 25 minutes. But it's a very good listen. It's very fun in my opinion because it kind of does go all over the place near the end. The first 4 or 5 songs are kind of the same, and then I think the seventh and eighth song, "Love to Hate Me" and "You Never Know," are both ballads. Let me check real quick. I lied. Okay, song number 8, "You Never Know," is like I think a straight. It's just like it's slower than the rest. More vocal,
Hmm.
more vocals than rap, and I don't know. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
But let's move on because I forgot my train of thought.
it's all good. It's all
But
good.
the album, very cool. It came with 3 different versions and an LP or a vinyl that I learned recently. Um, I'll show you guys in a bit. But yeah. So
Spoilers.
I have um I have quite a few, and I mean a lot, of Blackpink albums. I guess not really merchandise. I don't really have everything they have. My phone case used to be a Blackpink phone case. Where is that actually? Oh, it's over there. I'm not gonna reach for it. But it's the Caseify case. Actually, I'm gonna reach for it. Screw it.
He's gonna reach for it. Also,
My headphone
Casetify.
cable.
Casetify.
Caseify. Yeah. It cracked, so I'm no longer using it. I'm using this phone case I bought off Amazon for like $5. Oh, that's
Perfect.
Chaewon, by the way. Um, this is the case. I'll take out the case. The bag, actually. This is the case I've been using since I got my phone.
Oh, I
Because they
remember.
dropped
Yeah.
this case. Yeah, you see the light's kind of messing up, but you see that crack right there.
Yeah.
So
That's
I stopped
tough.
using it because of that crack. It's like straight through the case too. But I got the special Lisa edition, which is my favorite member. So I had to get the Lisa version. I had to cop. Dropped to $60-$70 on it, but
Fair enough.
$70 wasn't bad for how long it lasted.
Yeah, they're very sturdy cases. I will give it that.
Hmm.
I've had mine for almost 3.5 years now, so
Yeah. So moving on with my Blackpink merchandise haul. Not really haul. I had this for a while now. I have the first version light stick. It's a hammer. I don't know if you'll be able to hear this if I squeak it.
does it turn on still?
Of course it does. I have batteries in it.
Oh, let's go.
It goes pink. There's a flashing mode. I think if you like hit it, like you swing it, yeah, swing it back. It doesn't swing it forward. It does,
Let's
and then
go.
off. It says it's Blackpink like on it. It's made of plastic. I mean,
Yeah, I
it's nothing
mean,
really much for it.
fair enough. It's a
All
cool light
right,
stick.
and I have. Oh my god, what did I put on the floor? All 3 versions of the same album. All 3 versions. This is. Imagine this is $100 bills, right? I'd be poor. Anyway, I have the light pink version, the black version, and the sparkly pink version. I don't know their names, but that's what I call them.
Fair
But
enough.
I think I remember correctly. All of them come relatively similar, so they all have the photo cards, a photo book, the disc itself, a poster, and that's about it. But they all have this cool. I'm just gonna dump it all. This disc is pink.
Oh, I really
Cool.
like
Shows
that
up.
pink actually.
It's a nice pink. That's why I like Blackpink, man. This is the I believe this is the photo book they have. So if I were to flip to a random page, right? It's Jenny.
Is it just pictures of them individually, or there's some pictures of them all together?
I think it's mainly individual because this is like an individual photo book, I believe.
Yeah,
Something cool I like about this book though is
the holographic. Yeah, it's very
there you
nice.
go. Very cool, very cool. It came with the group picture. They're all looking
Nice.
suave in that. The background is the same thing. It says the album on it. This is a lyric sheet or a poster. Oh, is it a poster? Mini
Huge.
poster? Not really. It's kind of small. What is this? Oh, and they also these albums came with like these big like cardboard photo things. Not photo cards, but they're like all like. So the names are on the back. There's four of them. So there's obviously I said Jisoo earlier, Jenny, Lisa, and Rosa.
Nice.
Their pictures on the front. They're different colors. All of them are there. They're all there. I'll put the stuff away later. I'll just ruin myself later.
That's all right.
Um, Comes with a booklet that looks like stainless steel. It's kind of cool.
Nice.
Um, it came with stickers. I used most of these already.
Fair enough.
Comes with a like a film picture kind of thing. There you go. Of all of them. More photo cards or more big photo cards. Rose and Jisoo. Uh, Small photo cards. I
Lots of photo cards, and I like very interesting, especially compared to like American releases of albums,
Oh yeah,
like physical
very
releases.
different. Mm-hmm. Is she on here? No. So what we so a little I don't know what to call it, but something for you guys. Before this episode, we were looking at. I was looking at some of the songs, and I looked up one of the what the song credits, and the second song on the album, "Ice Cream," featuring Selena Gomez, is also written or co-written at least, or has
There's credit.
credits. Yeah, there's credits to also Ariana Grande on the album, which I didn't know until I pressed that button.
That's like
So that's also it's pretty cool though. Ariana
that's
Grande, Selena Gomez,
it's
and
just like yeah, it's
BLACKPINK.
another connection to American pop music, and like
Mhm.
as somebody who doesn't listen to a lot of K-pop and everything, it like immediately seeing the two songs on the album, one of them with Selena Gomez, one of them with Cardi B, and then you telling me that Ariana Grande had co-writing for one of the songs. Um, like that's an immediate connection for me personally, and it was like, oh, like I obviously I recognize the names, I recognize their music, so immediately like, oh yeah, like this is gonna be there's gonna be some influence here that I'll be able to notice and like tell.
Mhm. Yeah, a lot of people are a lot of like, people online have been saying that K-pop's taken a lot from Western pop,
Oh yeah,
which is
and
also the funny thing because
this album
a lot.
especially, like when I was
Oh yeah,
listening to
very.
it, it almost like if it was playing on an American pop station like right now, like
Hmm.
if it was playing on one of the local stations here, it
Yeah,
genuinely like if I wasn't paying enough attention and like hearing that it wasn't in English, I wouldn't like I would have just been like, yeah, like this makes sense.
it's a good song.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. The other song is the fourth song on the album, "Bet You Wanna," featuring Cardi B, and we all know who Cardi B is. She's I won't. I know I'm not gonna repeat the joke I said earlier. That's a bit too much for us. It wasn't too bad. It was just I don't know. One of her songs is
It's a classic. It's an all-time banger.
it's an all time banger. Play that at the
All-time
school
banger.
dance,
Yes,
run it
sir.
up. But yeah. And like I said earlier, I personally never knew this until I like hopped on Amazon for my Christmas wish list this year, and I never knew that they had dropped I don't know who made this, but someone said that it was going to make a vinyl, and I was like, I need that. So here it is. It's
It's
a
got a
vinyl.
vinyl.
It looks almost exactly like. I lied. Nothing like it. The back does. The back looks similar, except
Yeah.
the words are in pink instead of matte black on satin black. But we open it up, and we have the girlies. I can't even see my screen anymore. The girlies. You have. This also has the album credits on here. Um. Yeah, now it's people you'd know. Uh, but if I open it up, it comes in a sleeve. Center there is black with some pink,
I
as
can already tell what the record is.
per their name. But Another cool thing I didn't know. I don't know how to hold vinyls. Can I like just grab
You
it
can
or no?
hold the outside edge. And another thing I
Wait,
will recommend for you is make sure your fingers are clean.
good thing I washed my hands earlier.
Yeah, you do not want any like dust or like hair or oil getting into your grooves. It'll
It's
really mess up
pink.
your grooves. It's a very nice pink
It
as well.
doesn't. It does not look pink on my monitor.
There's some pinkness there. You can see it.
A very nice pink. It
It's
almost
very
matches
nice.
my hoodie, but that's
Almost.
purple. All right, now to I'm actually gonna put this one back. So,
Yeah, I
Larry,
would definitely put that
you
back.
want to fill the quiet space?
Yeah, so Brian is putting his album back right now. Uh, I
I think
guess,
you're gonna play by play it.
yeah, I mean, so like, I guess while Brian is, uh, talking about his vinyl, I've been collecting more vinyl, making me very happy. I'm definitely spending too much money doing it, but it's making me happy. I mean, I just yesterday, Brian, we went to a local place and I picked up Paramore by Paramore. This Is Why by Paramore, which we've covered. Take This to Your Grave by Fall Out Boy. And then when I got home, I had a record come in the mail, and it was last week's episode. It was The Black Parade by MCR. And it was really cool. Like, on the vinyl itself, it has almost like a cartoon with like a bunch of the characters that were featured on the Black Parade album. Very cool. Anyway, Brian, let's go
Okay.
back to Blackpink.
All right. So, Blackpink. All right. Aside from that, let's move on. Let's move on, shall we? Because this is it's already a big enough mess I've made here. So, Larry,
Yes.
um, given that it's my week and we always do this, what were your favorite songs on the
So, I mean, pretty obviously, like, and I know you said this last week, and I told you not to worry about it, but like, kind of a very basic response. How you like that? Immediately, I was sitting there listening to it, and I was like, I've heard this before. TikTok.
You have? That's
It
crazy.
was huge on TikTok. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course I do. I was
So,
there for it.
I mean, like, obviously, like, I've heard it through TikTok. That song, I enjoy that song a lot. It's catchy. I understand why it's
Hmm.
so big.
Yep.
Um, I'm also a really big fan of Lovesick Girls. That's a good one.
Oh, that's their title track, I believe. That is a title track. So,
And then also didn't mind Love to Hate Me at the end is what, or the second to last song.
hmm
Um, but yeah, I would say those three are definitely my top three.
hmm
Uh, I don't know if I can necessarily pick one over the other. Maybe Lovesick Girls over all of them.
Ooh, okay, okay. Again, I got you. I got you. All right.
But let me hear from the K-pop stan.
I also like how you like that. Um, I like the instrumental of "Crazy Over You." That caught me immediately.
Yeah,
I love that so much. And Pretty Savage. Pretty Savage is a good one. Might be maybe a basic beat, but I liked it
that's
nonetheless.
fair. That's fair. Definitely, personally, not one of my favorites, but I get it. I
It's
get it.
over,
I get
Larry.
it. No, I get it. I get it.
Podcast
No,
over. No,
no,
no.
no,
It's over. I'm leaving the call right now.
no.
But speaking on one of your lesser favorite songs, what were your least favorite songs, Larry?
I mean, like I just said, Pretty Savage wasn't my favorite. I'm also I'm not the biggest Cardi B fan. I understand why a lot of people do like her and her music. Um, personally, for me, she just doesn't do a whole. Especially on this song, I feel like she just it feels out of place a little bit.
She
Where
did. I feel like she did have to censor herself a lot here.
yeah, like Selena Gomez, her song felt more natural. Like the fit felt more natural. But with the Cardi B song, "But You Wanna," it's fine. But it personally for me, like if I were to go back and listen, I would probably end up skipping that.
Yeah. Um, I don't have any.
That's yeah, that's
Like
reasonable.
every other week. I mean, like I
That's fair.
said, there's only one song that I will ever say I dislike, and that will never show up on this podcast unless Larry somehow finds the album that has it.
I don't even know what song you're talking about, so
It's a K-pop song, so you'll never bring it up.
I'm gonna have to ask. I'm gonna have to ask around.
Yeah, good luck for asking any of our friend group.
Somebody
But
has to know.
yeah. I mean, I don't really, like I said, I don't really dislike songs. That one song I shall not be named until it shows up, which I hope it never does.
We're gonna have a Q&A one day, and you're gonna have to answer.
One day. That's gonna be
Somebody's
like
gonna ask.
that's gonna be the number one. I feel like that's gonna be like out of like top 10 questions. It's gonna be up there at least. I
It'll be
swear.
up there.
Like, what song does Brian hate? What is it? We need to know. But yeah. So, what are your thoughts on the album, Larry? Like overall.
Overall, a
Oop,
lot
I
of
just kicked
fun.
my desk. Holy crap.
It's a lot of fun. I'm definitely a big fan of its length. It to me, like I turned it on and I didn't even realize it was only 8 songs. I didn't even realize it was 25 minutes. Like I just threw it on while I was doing something on my other monitor, and before I knew it, the first song was playing again, and I was like, "Oh, whoa, it's done." It didn't feel like it was dragging me on and trying to take me through a loop, and I wasn't getting bored of it. Like I said, I turned it on and then it was basically over, and definitely a big fan of that. Uh, very fun album overall. A lot of, like I said, a lot of influence from Western pop, especially
Meant a
like
lot.
pretty modern American pop or Western pop. Um, but definitely a good album overall. I could definitely see myself going back and listening to almost all the songs. Like I said, maybe the one. Um, and obviously, I have a few saved to the like songs. They're there. They'll come up in the rotation. What are your overall thoughts, Brian?
Well, I thought it was good. Personally, I like their newer. Yeah, I like the newer album a bit more than this one, but this one was I think was pretty big because I think it's been like a while since they dropped anything, which is a common trend with Blackpink, right? Like they'll drop a banger, drop out like an album, and then go do their own stuff for 2 years, come back, maybe make a song, and then that rotation starts.
Yeah.
Because judging by what's happened so far, right? This album was released in 2020. The last album was released in 2022. That means we're due for an album, Larry.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Next year we're due for an album, unless they
Potentially
split up. But I think I believe they all re-signed. I think I read somewhere, so that's good.
huge.
But I found it very fun when I first listened to it. I obviously, as a Blackpink stan, I am very overjoyous that they dropped the music, so I could listen to something that wasn't too old.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I said before, they're my ultimate favorite uh, girl group,
They're the goat.
and they're my goats. But that's very debatable in the K-pop community because oh. But wait, did I? I don't think I mentioned it yet. Maybe I have. I mean, I'm just not remembering right. Did I mention who my favorite person was? With bias, as every K-pop fan has one or
I
many.
think you slightly mentioned it, but you didn't go like too far into it.
Uh well, the answer is Lisa. Um,
Yeah. Because the
one,
phone case. Yeah. Yeah.
one. My cousin went to a Blackpink concert in Hanoi when they were in Hanoi for the
Oh,
world
that's
concert,
awesome. Actually.
and I was so incredibly jealous because I had to work and go to school. I couldn't go. But I got her to get me a VIP package because that's the tickets they got. And actually, I just show off real quick. She got 8 photo cards. One version's black, one version's pink. Cause
Sure. Yeah.
all of them here. Lisa's on top. I have the necklace, the lanyard thing that they gave you because they have to know if you hate or not.
They have to
The
know
copious amount of
you're
money.
supposed to be there.
There you go. VIP pass in that stadium that I can barely read up backwards. So yeah, but that's I'm dropping everything. Oh my! I just dropped the album and my phone case. Oh my god!
He's fumbling.
All right, enough about my love life. All right,
Oh.
what's your overall score on the album, Larry?
Um, like I said, a lot of fun. I definitely enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the length. Didn't feel like it was taking me for a loop or dragging things out or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and give this, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this will be my highest of your albums. I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm not.
It's
We
good.
made it.
It's good.
Podcast not over.
It's good.
Podcast not over. I'm so easily swayed. I gave it a 9.9.
Perfect. Yeah, essentially perfect.
Yep. There are some things I'd like different, but it's music. What can you do? You know what I mean? But yeah. Those are our scores. What would your scores be? And if you listened to this album before, what would you rate it?
If you haven't,
Uh,
maybe give it a
I
try. Think about it. I enjoyed it.
I said the same thing twice. I clocked out as I said it. But yeah, give it a try. Leave it a comment. Let us know what you thought of the album. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week and in the new year. Happy
In
New
the
Year,
new
everybody.
year, Happy New Year, everyone.
Bye bye.
See ya.